Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Rain Waves. Welcome to the show. We're going to talk about a particular update that just took place today. For those of you that are new, make sure you subscribe and double tap the screen when you come into the building. Get those likes up. I definitely appreciate it. Also, have membership, so you can check that out as well. What we're going to talk about is Charlie Kirk. All right. Has received the Presidential Medal of Freedom on behalf of his now widowed wife, Erika Kirk. Okay. We're gonna look at the footage. We're gonna talk about it. I know a lot of people are probably like, Charlie Kirk don't deserve this. What's up, Rollo? What's up, Marissa? I know some people are gonna be like, I shouldn't be talking about Charlie Kirk. Shouldn't I be doing a video right now about D'Angelo? Listen, y'all. I was the first content creator to actually break the news this morning when I was live about another subject about D'Angelo, his passing. Just because a celebrity passes doesn't mean I'm going to jump right away to cover a story. All right. I don't cover stories just to cover stories to get likes, clicks, and views. I cover stories with purpose. All right. Just because other content creators do that doesn't mean that I'm like other content creators. I'm not like other content creators. I'm myself. So I'm going to cover what I need to cover. Now, I'm one of the first content creators, speaking of which, to cover this particular story. Because as of right now, this actually only took place like a couple hours ago. So anyway, we're going to get into the video footage and we're going to take a look at this and we're going to go through this because this needs to be talked about and this needs to be covered. And again, I know some people are going to get mad at me because I'm covering Charlie Kirk and, I'm talking about something good that took place as it relates to him. But listen, people always want to remember the bad that someone does. Okay. Everyone wants to focus on, oh, this person did bad. But when they're no longer here, you're supposed to celebrate the good things that they did. Listen, y'all, we got to stop being biased. We got to stop being racist. We just got to stop it, man. So anyway, let's play the video. You can clearly see, let me comment on this too. You had a lot of people that made videos that had a lot of negative things to say, and you could clearly see that Erika Kirk is still grieving. Okay, she's still grieving, she's still mourning. You can see it on her, you can hear it. And you had a lot of people make some very cruel and insensitive comments about her. I mean, I guess you never lost anybody that was close to you like that. So you don't know what it's like. You don't understand the anger. You don't understand the rage that you might feel. You don't understand the frustration. You don't understand the confusion. When you lose somebody like a spouse, I'm telling you, man, yeah, a lot of people have no idea. They just be talking. Anyway, let's go, man, because you could clearly see how Erika's looking right now. She's grieved. This is a grieving woman. I don't know all these people who made videos trying to say, oh, it's fake. She's faking. She acting weird. How the hell are you supposed to act when you lose somebody that you love? Okay, Andrew, what does being super rich got to do with anything? She was super rich before Charlie Kirk passed. This woman had money before she even got with Charlie Kirk. Like, what does your comment have to do with anything? Your comment sounds like jealousy. It sounds like you're jealous that she's super rich. That's what it sounds like. Because this woman been rich before she even got with Charlie Kirk. What does being rich have to do with you no longer having a husband in her case? You losing an immediate family member. You're losing somebody that's near and dear to you. What does being rich have to do with it? I mean, it's like this is exactly what I'm talking about. And this is why I had to bring up this comment. You got people that's saying the most rude, insensitive, crazy comments. It's like y'all don't think. Nobody cares nothing about no money when it comes to you losing a child, losing a spouse, losing a mom, losing a dad, losing someone immediate. Nobody cares anything about that. All right, my apologies, y'all. I said hold on, but a lot of people don't pay attention. They don't listen. I know there's no sound because I had mentioned hold on. Okay. Um, I know there's no audio because I hit the mute button because what I was saying had nothing to do with you all. But I don't think anybody be paying attention when I say hold on, right? You would think that people will have a dialogue in the chat. See, this is what I be talking about when I need people to participate. Y'all want me to do this content, but it's like people don't pay attention. I had said, hold on 1 second, and then I hit mute, right? So for the people that's been in the building, I'm not talking to new people coming in. Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all just walked in the door. To the people that's been here, you got to let the other people in the chat know what's going on. Don't let people like, hey, there's no sound, it's not working. I put it deliberately on mute so that y'all couldn't hear my conversation because I was talking to my son and it didn't pertain to people here. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Rollo. Yeah. I think people understand. Listen, it's a live stream. There are times when people will come around, calls will come in, things will happen, and it doesn't pertain to you all. Now, back to the subject and back to what I was saying, right? And what is this person saying? Like, people don't make no sense, man. This person here says, I just got here. And then the person says, okay, bye. Listen, leave. I don't give a flying flip. Like, if you can't understand someone having to hit the mute button just for a second during a live stream, then you need to leave. Obviously, you just need to leave the whole platform of YouTube. You need to go back to elementary school and learn what it's like when someone has to hit the mute button. You need to learn how the internet works. You need to learn how all video conferencing, social media platforms work. You need to understand why there is a mute button. Like, how dumb are people? I really don't understand. Like, are people literally in pre-K? Do we have a bunch of pre-K individuals that are like using the live chat? You're intelligent enough to come up in the live chat, but you're not intelligent enough to understand what's going on. I mean, I tell you, you can't make this up. Back to what I was saying. Okay. I was talking about that guy, Andrew, that was in the chat. And he put a comment up on the screen, or I had a comment that I put up. He says, she's super rich now. Money's pouring, I guess, on her from all sides. Insurance money, AI, PAC money, government money, and etc. And I'm commenting about how this woman is still mourning. And he trying to make it seem like, oh, well, she getting money now. She happy. Does this look like a happy woman? Let's run it back from the top. You tell me if she looked like she's happy right now. Because there was a lot of people that made it seem like this woman was happy. You had content creators try to say, yeah, man, she's a honey trap. Erika Kirk was Charlie Kirk's honey trap. She set him up. She wanted to take him out so she could get paid and run the whole show. Listen, man, you got some evil people out here. Evil people. And they do all of this stuff and they say all this stuff at a time when you're in mourning. They kick you while you down. And then these same hypocrites will be like, give me grace when they get a turn. When they going through a situation, they gonna want you, oh, pray for me. Give me privacy. Don't talk about me. Don't judge me. But yet you up here being a hypocrite, judging this woman. What does having money have to do with losing a husband? Is if having all this money is going to bring Charlie Kirk back? You think the money's going to comfort somebody who loses a life? Man, I'll tell you, man, y'all got a lot to learn, man. Let's run this back from the top. Let's go. I mean, look at Trump. Does it look like Trump is smiling right now? This is supposed to be a happy moment, but instead it is a sad moment. Trump is looking as serious as he's probably looked in a long time. Erika is not smiling right now. That woman is grieving. I know what a grieving person looks like. Listen, y'all, you talking to somebody who had to bury his own son and lost a sister. Do you understand? So while y'all on the internet talking bad about Erika saying this and saying that, a lot of y'all haven't lost nobody close to y'all. Keep living, because everybody gonna get a turn. We all gonna get a turn. One way or the other, we all gonna get a turn. And the same way for those of you that's talking bad, dragging Erika during this time of mourning, I want to see how you fare if you got a taste of that same medicine. I really want to see. I want to see all of y'all that got all this smoke to talk bad. Listen, there's so many people on the internet that just been doing nothing but dragging Charlie Kirk, dragging Erika Kirk, talking bad about them, going in. And you know the funny thing about it, these celebrities, these content creators, these people, none of these people had no smoke for Charlie Kirk when he was alive, with the exception of a few individuals. There was a few that was talking about him when he was alive. The majority of them ain't had nothing to say. These political activists, all of these people had their mouths shut about Charlie Kirk. But now that he dead and gone, now they got a lot to say. It's funny how people feel froggy talk when somebody's dead and gone, but they ain't got no smoke for you when they alive. Ain't that funny? This is funny, man. Y'all have no idea how hard it is to pop out when you just lost an immediate loved one. Let's watch this. And even Trump is sitting up here looking. That look on his face is one of the most serious looks I've ever seen on President Trump's face. Anyway, let's go. You know how strong this woman got to be to pop out right now and speak? And these content creators said she was a honey trap for Charlie Kirk.
Thank you, Mr. President, for honoring my husband in such a profound and meaningful way. And thank you for making this event a priority amid the peace process in the Middle East. Thank you.
Now, this isn't my audio. This is the original audio that was captured. The volume's low. So just keep that in mind as you listen to this.
Very grateful. Excuse me. Charlie always admired your commitment to freedom, and that's something that both of you shared. So thank you. Your support of our family and the work that Charlie devoted his life to will be something I cherish forever. So thank you. To our gracious First Lady in her office for making this event possible. Thank you as well. It's beautiful. To Vice President and the lovely Usha fans, your friendship has been an unbelievable encouragement. Thank you. And to all our friends and family that are here and watching from all around the world, thank you for loving us. Thank you for praying for us and for believing in what Charlie believed in. And to our Turning Point USA staff and the Charlie Kirk Show staff, we love you more than you could ever know. And to the Turning Point USA chapters that are watching all across America right now, you are the heartbeat of this future and of this movement. Everything that Charlie built, you guys are the legacy holders of that. You are living proof that his mission did not die with him.
Listen, if you come in my chat, if you lie about saying Erika Kirk killed Charlie Kirk and all of that, where the hell is your proof? This is what I want to say. For everybody that got all this negative stuff, where's your receipts at? Come on, provide me proof and provide me receipts. So you can prove me wrong and prove everybody else wrong here in the chat. I'll put your information on the screen. I'll show it all day long. No lies here. Don't come up in my chat lying, trying to say Erika Kirk killed Charlie Kirk and all this stuff. Man, y'all believe in them lies from them demons. You got a lot of satanic demon content creators who've been spreading lies, who've been putting out misinformation with no proof. They make up stuff. One thing that we don't do at Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC is make up stuff. We provide the actual factual information, the actual factual proof of everything that has occurred. We provide evidence. We provide receipts, testimonials, witnesses. We're not going to be sitting up here lying on Charlie Kirk, lying on Erika Kirk, lying on Turning Point. If that's what you want to do, go to another channel. There's plenty of them channels that speak them satanic lies from the pits of hell. This ain't one of them. Let's go.
It lives through you. And Charlie always said the next generation will decide whether freedom endures. And because of you, I know that freedom will endure. It will. And today we're gathered not only to celebrate Charlie's birthday, but to honor a truth that he gave his entire life to defend, and that's freedom. The very existence of the Presidential Medal of Freedom reminds us that the national interest of the United States has always been freedom. Our founders etched it into the preamble of our Constitution, and those words are not relics on parchment.
Shout out to Denise for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you, Denise. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your support. Right? This is crazy, man. This is crazy, man. Anyway, what I'm saying is crazy. It's crazy how people attack you when you're in a moment of loss. It's like you it's like people won't attack you while you good. They keep their mouth shut. They got no smoke for you. But the moment you have a loss, you lose your job, lose your car, lose somebody you love, lose whatever it is, then they want to come drag you. I'll tell you, man, people are some damn cowards. They weak and cowardly and satanic. They're on demon time to pull that, kicking you while you down. I'm telling you, man, I can't, I just can't with some of these people. Shout out to Forever Studios also for hitting a $20 super chat. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support. And thank you for everybody that's in the building. Make sure you continue to double tap the screen. It's simple. Tap, tap. That's all you got to do. Double tap the screen. If you're new here, I welcome you to subscribe. We talk about all issues here on Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC. Doesn't matter what ethnicity you are. We talk about issues across the board. All right. So let's continue to get this in real quick.
They are a living covenant. The blessings of liberty are not man's invention, they are God's endowment. Charlie lived for those blessings, not as abstract words, but as sacred promises. He used to love to journal about this topic all the time, and with such a heart postured of gratitude. And he believed that liberty was both a right and a responsibility. And he used to say, freedom is the ability to do what is right without fear. And that's how he lived. He was free from fear. He was free from compromise, free from anything that could enslave his soul. His name, Charles, literally means free man. And that's exactly who my husband was. He was a free man. And from the time I met him, sitting across from him, being interviewed on politics and philosophy and theology, anything that Charlie loved, any topic he loved. And I just saw the fire in his soul, and there was this divine restlessness within him that came from knowing God placed him on this earth to protect something very, very sacred. For all of us, it's about fighting for people to experience freedom. He didn't. Charlie, without God, freedom becomes chaos. And he believed liberty could only survive when anchored to truth. And I remember in one of his speeches.
Shout out to Floridian Rollo also for hitting the $20 super chat. Man, I tell you, I appreciate the support, man. It's like, listen, what I do here, let me make this clear. Let me explain this to people, okay? You have a lot of people that just act like robots. They act like demons. They act like AI. They act like all of these things that people seem to have problems with. Have we lost our touch with being human? Like, I thought there was a time where we could relate or we could understand when someone is going through something. I mean, remember the Charlie Kirk situation is still fresh. It seemed like after everybody did their videos and made their money on YouTube and social media talking about Charlie Kirk, after they got their bread, they done moved on. Really, it tells you a lot about how they actually feel about Charlie Kirk. See, a lot of things on social media is fake, man. People will talk about stuff, act like they care, act like they know, but they moved on. Why? Because it ain't really trending right now. All these other stories are trending in social media land. So they jumping on the trending bandwagon so they can get paid. And I get it. Social media is a business. You got to talk about what's popping. But see, this is what separates the real from the fake. I don't jump on stories just because it's trending. As a matter of fact, this particular story right here about Charlie Kirk getting a Medal of Honor, it's not trending. Let me show you this real quick. Let me put this on social media. I want y'all to see this. Let's see if this has gone viral real quick before we continue. Let's see. I want to see how many content creators have been talking about this. That's what we're about to pull up here. Okay, then we're gonna get back to the video. Let's see. All right, so it's on the screen. All right. I'm gonna do you can see it. What I'm about to do is I'm about to scroll down and I want y'all to see how many content creators are talking about Charlie Kirk receiving the Medal of Freedom. Right now, we got ABC News, we got Forbes, breaking news, we got Fox 5, Washington, D.C., we got Fox News, Fox 7, Austin, THV 11. We got Fox 10 in Phoenix. There's like one here, looks like he is talking about it. So we got one content creator here. Okay. Rest of this looks like news clips. More news clips. USA Today, Fox 5 New York. More news clips that they made YouTube shorts from. Fox 26 Houston, live now from Fox. Where are all the content creators talking about this? Fox 5 New York, Reuters. I'm trying to prove a point. ABC News, Face the Nation. That could technically be the second content creator besides myself. Fox 2 Detroit, The Hill. ABC News. Well, you get the point. CBS News. Where are all the content creators to talk about this story? They're not going to talk about this story because it's not trending in social media. And because it's not trending in social media, it tells you they don't care about Charlie Kirk. They don't care about covering these stories. See, right now, the whole D'Angelo, the singer that passed of cancer, pancreatic cancer at the age of 51, that's trending on social media. So everybody's covering that story. Why? Only because it's trending. I broke the news this morning when I was talking about another live stream. I haven't bothered to cover the story yet. Why? Because I don't want to cover it just because everybody else is doing it. But anyway, let's get back to the Charlie Kirk Medal of Honor speech that we're watching his wife, his now widowed wife, do. Let's get back to that. Let's do it like this. All right, let's go.
He told the audience that the opposite of liberty isn't law. He said it's captivity. And that the freest people in the world are those whose hearts belong to Christ. But what's so powerful is that Charlie had the ability to communicate so brilliantly across all generations. And he reminded us that in a world that tells us freedom is doing whatever you want to do, the real freedom is the power to live freely and to do what is right. And in one of his journal entries, he wrote that he wanted everyone to know that you can't have liberty without moral responsibility. Freedom divorced from faith eventually just destroys itself. And what's so fascinating about all of this is Looking back these past 12 years of Turning Point USA and his mission, there's almost this veil of sacredness. Because what I realize is that while he was building an organization, he was also building a movement, one that called people back to God, back to truth, and a movement that was filled with courage. And ironically, for a man who impacted millions, Charlie never desired to be the center of attention. He just wasn't. My husband was not a man of extravagance.
See, I want to talk about that. Listen, Charlie Kirk called people back to God. But isn't it ironic that you have so-called God-fearing organizations, God-fearing celebrities and people who want to deny and refuse that whole thing? Nah, man, Charlie Kirk ain't called nobody to God. He was this, he was that, he was blah, 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 blah. That's all you hear. Come on now. And the fact that he didn't actually like the spotlight. But let me make something clear. Sometimes you got to get in the mud. You got to get out there where it's dirty in order to accomplish things. I can tell you as a content creator myself and other content creators, I know you've heard this. I don't care if they got millions of subscribers or they got one subscriber. There are times as content creators, we don't want to be seen. Some content creators, they turn the camera off. They'll do their content, they turn the camera off. Others, I mean, hey, they might do what they do. As it relates to Charlie Kirk, he had to speak out, even if he didn't want to speak out. Because when you have a goal, you have an agenda, and you need to further that goal to achieve it, the agenda, sometimes you have to do it yourself. When you look around, you see no one else doing it, no one else able to do it at that time. Guess what? You the one that got to do that. Some of y'all like that on your jobs, you like that in your communities, wherever you are. You're that person that has to further whatever it is that you are expecting to do, wanting to do, et cetera, et cetera. You are that person. So sometimes you got to get in the limelight just to do it. And people will criticize you just because you get in the limelight. They'll make up lies about you. They'll say you're this and you're that, or you're not this and you're not that. Why? Just because you had to get in the limelight. It's crazy, man. If you come to my platform, okay, I just want to make something clear. Let me give y'all an example. If you come to my platform like what Vaughn did, and you disrespect me, that's an automatic block. Okay. I don't care if people disagree, all of that stuff. If you disrespect me, because I'm not disrespecting none of y'all in the chat, unless you're getting stupid with me first. And then I'm going to checkmate you behind if I decide to. You're going to go on an automatic block list. So Vaughn, let's go ahead and do it right. Vaughn got himself on an automatic block list by calling me an idiot. Come on now. People just don't make no sense, man. You can feel the anger, you can feel the rage from their comments. But anyway, let's play the video, man.
He loved simple but deeply meaningful things. Truly. He loved his late night walks. He loved buying more books than he could ever read because he felt there was no such thing as a book budget. And he loved being able to read to our kids the same bedtime story on repeat because he knew it was their favorite. But to him, that was special. And he loved to sit in the sun on a Saturday morning with his cup of decaf coffee, and his phone was off because he was honoring the Sabbath. And for him, it was that moment to catch his breath and just...
Wait, his phone was off on a Saturday morning because he was honoring the Sabbath. You got some content creators that sat up there and called Charlie Kirk a demon, but yet this guy honored the Sabbath. He's done more than a lot of y'all that claim y'all follow what the Bible says. Come on now. You're going to have people that's going to come in the building and troll. Hey, H Buster, I want to know, do you got fake cries when your mama died, when your dad died, your siblings, if you got a sibling, when they died, your so-called husband or wife, when they die? I want to know if you got children, when they die. I want to know if it's going to be fake cries. I want to see, listen, to everybody saying fake cries, I want to see what it's like if you were to lose somebody. How would you feel if people did that? I would like to know what your response would be. That's what I want to know. Because everybody like, oh, this is fake. Oh, this is fake. Let me get this straight. Everything is fake until it happened to you. Because we all going to get it. Listen, we all are going to have a time. There's not a person on here that's not going to escape death. At some point in time, all of us are going to transition on. Okay, that's a part of life. At some point in time, all of us are going to transition on. So I want to know, when you have that experience with somebody you care about, I want to know the people around you. What if somebody see you? What if your video's recorded and that goes on social media? You know, everybody record everything on social media. Don't think none of this is not possible. I'm putting this out here. Everybody records everything and uploads everything to social media. You don't think that people could look at your video and they say, oh, whatever, that guy's fake crying. That guy's fake mourning. Oh, that guy's evil. I want to know how you're going to feel and what you would think about it when it's your turn. That's what I want to know. Because it seems like people are just putting stuff out, saying that, going off of what other people say. And you got to stop and think, certain people have agendas. Certain people have reasons why they just go on the attack with certain people in certain groups. Right? And regardless of who it is, whether you agree with that, whether you agree with a group or not, the last thing you should do is kick somebody down while they are in a state of mourning. Listen, Charlie Kirk was assassinated brutally. He didn't just die of old age or die of natural causes. I mean, that's bad enough as it is. He was assassinated brutally in front of everybody. It was so brutal, they had to cut the tapes. They had to pull the original footage from the airwaves. I mean, obviously people got it, you know, they recorded it, but they had to pull the footage. And you got people here on the internet just like, yeah, that demon, you know, that Erika Kirk, she's just a witch. Listen, let me make something clear. I want to explain something to y'all real quick, and we're going to hit play. Some of the main witches and warlocks are the people that you least expect. The people that seem like they're not a witch, that seem like they're not a warlock, that seem like they not acting, et cetera, et cetera. Some of them be the main witches and warlocks. See, some of y'all will be like, oh, those people are fake. They're this and this and that. A lot of times, some people be more real than you are. You got people that be on your job, walking around you acting all fake. Hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. No, and they not. No, and they lying about this. But they just act all fake. I'm telling you, man. Listen, there's more to that. Anyway, let's go.
Be in peace. Because he was unreachable at the moment. And he preferred quiet birthdays.
Let me run this back
That
of what
never
she
got me
said,
from
y'all.
I told him every single year. Thing is a book budget. And he loved being able to read to our kids the same bedtime story on repeat because he knew it was their favorite. But to him, that was special. And he loved to sit in the sun on a Saturday morning with his cup of decaf coffee, and his phone was off because he was honoring the Sabbath. And for him, it was that moment to catch his breath and just be in peace. It was special. And he loved to sit in the sun on a Saturday morning with his cup of decaf coffee, and his phone was off because he was honoring the Sabbath. In the sun on a Saturday morning with in the sun on a Saturday morning with in the sun on a Saturday morning with his cup of decaf coffee, And his phone was off because he was honoring the Sabbath. It was off because he was honoring the Sabbath. And his phone was off because he was honoring the Sabbath. And his phone was off because he was honoring the Sabbath.
Do y'all honor the Sabbath? Is your cell phone off on a Saturday? Do you sit there and honor the Sabbath? Let me make something clear. Charlie Kirk listen, when it comes to these Hebrew Israelites, you got this one content creator who's a straight demon, right? Who was originally trying to act like, oh, yeah, I got to honor the Sabbath. I'm not making any content. But ever since I called out that content creator, now all he does is make content on the Sabbath. Charlie Kirk is honoring the Sabbath far more than this guy. But yet this guy is a racist. He's racist towards white people. I want to know what this particular content creator has got to say about this. Because we're going to turn this into a whole video. So for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, you're going to find out. We're going to come back to this. Shout out to Marissa for also hitting the $20 super chat. Man. She says, I appreciate you always. Keep up the great work, man. Y'all, listen, man. Y'all are re-inspiring me to keep the work coming. I'm gonna keep the videos coming. Y'all are really inspiring me. I appreciate the support. I appreciate all of this. Let's go, man.
For him, it was that moment to catch his breath and just be in peace, because he was unreachable at the moment and he preferred quiet birthdays. But that never stopped me from telling him. I told him every single year, I said, baby, I love your birthday. I said, because it's the day that God knew the world couldn't go another day without you.
And all these people up here trying to say, oh, fake tears, this is a witch. No, you're a damn witch for saying that it's fake tears. I mean, let me ask people the question. Like, listen, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So let me ask you a question. So, Shark, how is she supposed to be standing up here then? You explain to me, with somebody who just lost their husband through assassination, how are they supposed to be standing up there? What are they supposed to be doing? Crying buckets of tears? Like, have you ever dealt with loss? Listen, everybody that's talking, I can guarantee you that Shark never dealt with loss in a life. I can guarantee you. Shark never lost a mom. Shark never lost a dad. Shark never lost a sister, never lost a brother. Shark never lost a spouse, never lost a child. Shark probably never lost anybody around this person. All the people talking about, oh, this is fake and this and that. You ain't ever lost nobody. But what I want to warn you is that everybody going to get a turn. So for all of y'all that's up there talking about these tears are fake, she's faking it, she's this and she's that, I want to know when you lose somebody that's close to you, because again, we all gonna get a turn. Grandmother, let me make something clear. Shark, grandmother, and I'm not saying, listen, this is not to diminish the role of a grandmother, but grandmother is totally different than losing an actual mom, an actual dad, an actual husband, an actual wife, an actual sibling, or an actual child. I'm talking about losing somebody immediately in your household. Unless your grandmother was fulfilling the role of your mom and you didn't have a mom, or your mom was gone, or some circumstances, and it was just you and your grandma in the crib together in the house. See, this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Y'all have no idea what it's like to have your whole household dynamics disruption. The person you woke up to, the person you talked to, the person who you could lean on, that was there for you, etc. So that person just gone, assassinated at that. Not just died because they got sick. example, grandparents are generally older than us. We expect to lose grandparents. Do you understand? We don't want to lose our grandparents, but it's expected. That's not a shocker. Come on now. Everybody expects at some point in time, oh, my, grandparents, they're older. My grandmother, my grandfather, they're older. At some point in time, they're going to die older than me. That's expected. We're talking about you not expecting to lose a spouse that's the same age as you. You're not expecting to lose a child that's younger than you. Like, these are the types of scenarios. And then everybody's like, oh, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. Okay. All of y'all that say it's fake, what's going to end up happening is somebody going to record your video of your tears. If you're ever in a situation like that, because, everybody put everything on social media. And when it's on social media, people are going to do the breakdowns. I'm definitely going to do breakdowns, and we're going to see what the people are going to say. And how would you feel if they was telling you that it's fake? See, it's easy for you to point the fingers because you ain't going through it. Right? And then how the hell is this person? Okay, so now you've just literally got yourself put on timeout because you haven't listened. Listen, then the person literally says, I have no morals. How the hell do I have no morals? You're the one that has no morals, you demon. We rebuke you in Christ's name. Let me tell you real quick before we hit play again. Shark has no morals because Shark is the one that was saying fake tears, this is a witch, blah, blah, blah. Look at all the stuff that came out this individual's mouth. That is a person who has no morals. Here I am talking about somebody and talking about people and talking about going through a situation. That demon is rebuked. That demon can no longer speak. So let's continue the video.
It's the rhythm of our usual birthday celebration for him was mint ice cream, mint chocolate chip ice cream. He only had it twice a year, on his birthday and 4th of July. It's just.
Wait, that's it? Wait, hold up.
Every single year I said, baby, I love your birthday. I said, because it's the day that God knew the world couldn't go another day without you. And so the rhythm of our usual birthday celebration for him was mint ice cream, mint chocolate chip ice cream. He only had it twice a year, on his birthday and 4th of July. It's just, and then after that, it was back to work as usual. But last year, his one birthday wish was to see the Oregon Ducks play the Ohio State. And they won. Oregon won that night. And it was by far one of the most memorable nights of his birthday experience of his life until today. And so, honestly, spent 7.5 years trying to find the perfect birthday gift for Charlie. And it's so difficult. And though to have spouses or loved ones, you know how difficult it is sometimes to buy a gift for someone that you love. Because he wasn't a materialistic man, so that also did not help. But now I can say with confidence, Mr. President, that you have given him the best birthday gift he could ever have. It's such an honor and the recognition of a life lived for defending freedom. And that's what Charlie fought for until his last breath. And it was written across his chest in those final moments on one of his simple t-shirts that always carried a message, and this one bearing a single word, freedom. That was the banner of his life, and that shirt was a declaration. The same declaration he made in every speech, every campus visit, every time he shared the gospel at a church, every sleepless night that he would spend praying for the youth of this nation.
Like, this is what I'm, listen. How the hell is Trump being lustful after Erika? Like, do y'all see how stupid people are? What has he said or shown that he's lusting after Erica right now? You know what that rhetoric sounds like? It sounds like a particular content creator who tried to say that Trump and Erica was sleeping together. We listen, we're gonna be talking about that. I'm just gonna block these people. But we're gonna be talking about all of this real soon. Make no mistake about it. Let's go.
And planning for the future of our country, and just impressing upon them that when we defend liberty, we defend the soul of our nation. My husband never told anyone what to say. He never did. He never told anyone what to say. He would just encourage them to think. He would encourage them to think outside of the traditional political labels. He would want them to think in a way that was anchored in wisdom and truth. But he would never tell anyone what to say.
You got people though on social media, you got celebrities that's running around trying to beg to differ. They're trying to make it seem like Charlie Kirk told everybody what they should say. It's real funny, right? It's real funny. And you know what's dumb? I'm just gonna block anybody that's coming in the building talking about the tears. Because all of y'all that's coming in the building talking about it's fake tears and all this stuff, insulting her tears. Y'all ain't never lost nobody. Y'all keep joking around with somebody losing somebody through assassination and see what happened. I'm telling you, man, people don't understand, man. Y'all have no idea, man. Y'all have no idea. Just keep living.
Charlie wasn't content to simply admire freedom. He wanted to multiply it. He wanted to multiply freedom. He wanted young people to taste it and to understand it and defend it. He wanted them to see that it isn't self-indulgence, it's self-governance under God. He wanted them to see that.
And I have to agree with April's comment. Shout out to April. April says, for Michelle in the building, she says, I am sad to see how many disrespectful people are commenting to this channel. April, let me tell you what it is, babe. Let me tell you what it is. This is what I believe was going on, April. I believe that a lot of the people that are coming to my platform saying these disrespectful things, I think that a lot of those people are being sent from this one demon content creator that I call out, who has a personal vendetta against Charlie Kirk. And this same content creator said that Charlie Kirk is in hell. Erika Kirk is a honey trap. She got Charlie Kirk set up. That Trump and Erika are sleeping together. That we need to check and run a DNA test on the two kids that Charlie Kirk and Erika got. See if it's actually their kid. Like, it's just crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. And I think that a lot of these people are being sent from that particular person. Because it seems like when you talk about Charlie Kirk, it's amazing how pissed off people get. Yeah, the Braster says we've got this same problem with idiots like this in the UK. Got the loony lefties are a massive problem everywhere. It's just amazing to me how pissed off people get just because you're talking about Charlie Kirk. Like, I understand maybe you don't care for Charlie Kirk. Why are you here? Why are you sharing your comments? Like, why are you being cruel? Why are you being insensitive? Just leave. Like, it's just dumb at this point. Ever since Charlie Kirk passed, you've seen true colors about people. You can see who's a racist. You can see who's insensitive, who's a demon, who's on demon time. You can see who actually cares, who has respect, who's disrespectful. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. It's amazing. And you know the irony of this? Some of these people who are behaving this badly, they claim that they're Christians, Catholics, some type of believers in the Bible, Hebrew Israelites. That's the irony of it. They claim that they're Bible believers and they're behaving like this. Telling you, these people exposed, but we'll talk about that later. Let's go.
Every day I'd see him getting ready for work. He'd put on his cross necklace, he'd put his ring on his finger. And the boldness in his demeanor was always fearlessness. He wasn't afraid, never afraid. And his daily actions, whether in office or on campus or at a church, it was always without fear. That is how he lived out every single day. He didn't fear being slandered. He did not.
Let me put this up here real quick on the screen. Shout out to the Braster. Condolences to Braster. He says, I lost both parents from cancer. Damn. He says, and you feel like you have died inside. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. I know what this is like. I had to bury a son, and I also lost my sister. Immediate people. So it's like all these people talking bad, and you dealing with somebody who lost somebody immediate. Man, y'all have no idea, man. Listen, all of y'all talking reckless, y'all on the time. Y'all have no idea. No idea. Let's go, man.
He didn't fear losing friends, I can tell you that. He didn't.
Let me back
didn't
up what she just said real quick.
His cross necklace, he'd put his ring on his finger. And
hey, make sure y'all give the Braster, man. Make sure y'all give the Braster condolences. To those of you in the chat, make sure y'all give him some condolences. Let's go.
In his demeanor was always fearlessness. He wasn't afraid. He was never afraid. And his daily actions, whether in office or on campus or at a church, it was always without fear. That was his creed. That is how he lived out every single day. He didn't fear being slandered. He did not. He didn't fear losing friends, I can tell you that. He didn't.
And I could tell you right now on that note, just because of my stance on certain things, just because of my position, I definitely can't fear losing anybody. When you stand for certain things, it comes with inherent risk. You're gonna have people that don't like you, they're gonna want to leave you, they act like they don't rock with you. Why? Because you're not speaking the status quo. You're going against the status quo. They're gonna call you all types of names. They're gonna say that you doing things, you this and this and that. Listen, it comes with the territory. It's crazy, man. See, this what I'm talking about. Jet just said he lost his mom to brain cancer. Damn. Like, this is real. Condolences to you as well, Jet. This ain't no joke. This is not a game when we're talking about what's going on here. Anyway, let's go, man.
He didn't care. He stood for truth and stood for freedom, and he did not, everything else was just noise to him. And it's because his confidence in Christ was absolute. That's why. There was no limit to what he would have sacrificed to defend freedom for all. And if the moment had come, he probably would have run for president, but not out of ambition. He would only have done it if that was something that he believed that his country needed from a servant's heart standpoint. And Charlie lived only 31 short years. Now he's 32, but on this side of heaven, but he lived. He lived every single second he lived. He filled every single day with purpose, and he fought for truth when it was unpopular. And he stood for God when it was costly, but that's what we're called to do.
And you know what's funny? Speaking of that, I stand for God. I stand for the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the biblical God, right? I stand for that all the time on social media. I get dragged for it. People call me a demon. They call me evil. They call me all types of every name of the sun, especially when I use the Bible to teach people, to educate people. I show people how the Bible is playing out in situations. And it's like I get criticized for it. But the folks that's not actually showing you the Bible, not teaching you the Bible, Those people get celebrated. This is crazy, man. When the Bible says, blessed are those who are persecuted for his name's sake, that's what this is talking about. It seems like when you rep the Bible real hard, you go hard in the paint repping the Bible, this is what happens to you, man.
Surprisingly enough, he did pray for his enemies, which is very hard, but he did. He did.
Hold on real quick. The Bradster. Again, we had Marilyn Edwards in here too. We have Jet and we had the Bradster. Besides myself, they have all talked about losing someone near and dear to them. The Bradster says he's off to bed now, but I would just like to say thank you for the call outs. You're an absolute star. So thank you, sir. Keep up the good work. We need more people like you on this earth. Hey, man, listen. This is why I'm here. This is why I do these stories. We have, listen, first of all, even outside of us being Americans or what have you, we're human beings wherever we live around the world. We have family members, we have friends, we have people that are near and dear to our heart, and we have situations where they unexpectedly leave here. We have to stand in support of people that have had a loss, man. And this month is a lost month. One of the things here in October is also Infant Loss Awareness Month. I'm an advocate for that as well. And I participate in walks and a lot of things. There's a lot of people that lose loved ones, and it's just people are on demon time, and they so insensitive. And to be dragging Erika still to this day, those are some cold-blooded people, man. They blood ain't warm, man. They blood is cold. These people act like they know Erika personally. They act like they met Erika and met Charlie personally. I can pretty much almost guarantee you all the people that was in the chat today talking bad about Erika Kirk and Charlie Kirk never met them. Don't know squat about them. They're only going off of what some demon content creator said. And this is why I expose these demon content creators, because they create a bunch of clones who speak like them, walk like them, think like them, talk like them, put batteries in their back, and then they go all over the world trying to duplicate that mindset. I mean, I'm telling you, this is crazy, man. It's sick, man. Let's go. Let me run this part back real
He did.
quick.
31 short years. I was 32, but on this side of heaven.
We'll catch you on the next one, Braster. My bad. I know I said you was off the bed. We'll catch you on the next one, Braster. Appreciate you for coming through. Thank you for your support as well.
He lived every single second he lived. He filled every single day with purpose, and he fought for truth when it was unpopular. And he stood for God when it was costly, but that's what we're called to do. Surprisingly enough, he did pray for his enemies, which is very hard, but he did. He did. He did.
That's what the Bible commands us to do, to pray for our enemies. I want to know how many people are actually praying for their enemies. You got content creators who claim they follow the Bible, but all they do is they drag their so-called enemies. They make their enemies. They lie on their enemies. They do everything but actually pray for their enemies. Everything that the Bible says they do the exact opposite. You have some people that consider Charlie Kirk an enemy, Erika Kirk an enemy. I watch people from political points, no matter who they are in society, I watch people just how they respond. And I see the truth about them. Charlie Kirk brought the truth. It's, look, whether you like that man or not, he brought the truth out of a lot of people. He revealed what was in people's hearts, how they actually think, how they actually move, what they really up to. He revealed all of that. That's right. Charlie Kirk revealed all of that. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. Let's go.
No one else, I mean, I saw him do it. No, he never did it in front of anyone else, but I can attest to that. But he also loved people when it was inconvenient. And he ran his race with endurance, and he kept the faith. And now he wears the crown of a righteous martyr. And for me and for our children, the truth really studies our grief, because heaven gained what could no longer contain: a free man made fully free. To all watching, this is not a ceremony. This is a commissioning. And my message is simple. I want you to be the embodiment of this medal. I do. I want you to free yourself from fear. I want you to stand courageously in the truth.
Listen, y'all, I got to run this back. Listen to what she's advocating for everyone listening to do. This is what Erika Kirk and Charlie Kirk are advocating for everyone to do. And you got these people that are dragging their name. Listen.
Heaven gained what earth could no longer contain: a free man made full free. To all watching, this is not a ceremony. This is a commissioning. And my message is simple. I want you to be the embodiment of this medal. I do. I want you to free yourself from fear. I want you to stand courageously in the truth. Listen for the still, small voice of God. And remember that while freedom is inherited in this country, each of us must be intentional stewards every single day. God began a mighty work through my husband, and I intend to see it through. And the torch is in our hands now. It's in mine, it's in yours, it's in all of yours. It's in all the students with Turning Point USA. And before I close, I'll share with you that I asked our daughter what she would like to say to Daddy for his birthday. Excuse me.
Man, this is tough, man. Like, she's truly grieving. I don't understand people talking about these are fake tears. It's taken all she got to push this through. Look at Trump's face. Look at Trump's face. Trump got to look like this is some BS. He's looking like this is some BS that this woman got to go through this. This don't make no sense. Yeah, Denise is right. She says, I respect Erika. This had to be extremely hard. These folks trolling have no idea the amount of strength that it takes to talk about this. Because it's like any remembrance of her husband would cause her to just to fully break down. Like, y'all don't understand, man. Man, I tell you, just listen, man.
What she would like to say to Daddy for his birthday. Excuse me. She said, happy birthday, Daddy. I want to give you a stuffed animal.
Condolences, Erika.
I want you to eat a cupcake with ice cream. And I want you to go have a birthday surprise.
Stay strong, Erika.
That's what she said.
Stay strong.
And while our son is precious, he can't yet speak. In classic Kirk family fashion, his actions spoke louder than his words. And his gift to you, Charlie, and myself for that matter, was deciding to become the man of the house and be fully potty trained at 16 months. But Charlie, baby, I know that you're celebrating in heaven today, but gosh, I miss you. we miss you. And we love you, and we promise we'll make you proud. And Charlie's life was proof that freedom is not a theory, it's a testimony. He showed us that liberty begins not in the halls of power, but in the man of a heart surrendered to God. And so today, as we honor Charlie with this incredible Presidential Medal of Freedom on his birthday, I stand here with tears and just a humbled heart and spirit, because his story reminds us all that to live free is the greatest gift, but to die free is the greatest victory. Happy birthday, my Charlie. Happy Freedom Day. God bless you.
Wow. Now, I want y'all to see something real quick. The way that President, and I'm going to talk about this tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put this out before these demon content creators do. Let me go ahead and speak on this. I want to ask this question to my audience. Okay, I'm going to back it up just a pitch. Let's see. It's about right here. I want you to see, and I need your opinion. I need my audience's opinion. Do you believe that President Trump embraced Erika like a daughter? Or do you believe he embraced her like that's his woman? If you believe that President Trump just embraced Erika like a daughter, put a 1 in the chat. If you believe that President Trump embraced Erika like that's his woman, put a 5 in the chat. Watch.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hot.
Run this back. And let me explain something, right? I'm glad that I got some people with some civility and some sense in the building, man. Like, shout out to y'all, man. Okay, I'm gonna put the ones on the screen. Okay, I'm glad some people have some common sense, have some type of, Holy Spirit inside of them, some type of understanding. Listen, I can almost guarantee you these demon content creators are gonna see this video because they watch my videos. So because they watched my videos, they actually saw the end of this video. And then they're gonna try to make content about, look, Trump was all over Erika. He was grabbing her, he was grabbing them cheeks. No, man. Listen, that woman is grieving. Okay. And first and foremost, she is now a woman. So it's like she's like a single woman. She's no longer a married woman. Okay. The Bible says, until death do you part. So now that Charlie Kirk is dead, she's now back a single woman. All right. She's no longer a married woman. Nonetheless, the way that he is comforting her, this woman is literally struggling. And that's what you would do. He's trying to console her. There are many people that I know, especially as women, that I have kissed on both cheeks. It's customary, that I've hugged, that I've done whatever. It's customary. But you got people that'll take things out of context. They're just ignorant, man. And I'm just glad that the people in my chat understand that you're mature, that you get it. It says a lot about y'all. Yeah, 309 Technology's right. She's still mourning. Listen, let me tell you something. As someone who lost, like I said, I had to bury my son. and the loss of my sister, my younger sister, right? The sister that was closest to me, the next oldest, right? Or the oldest sister, rather. It's like when you have holidays that come around, you have birthdays, you have certain events, you have whatever that comes around. Those are times where they remind you, they trigger you. And then when you might think you're okay, all of a sudden you might not be okay. Anyone that's lost anybody near dear to them knows exactly what I'm saying. So being that we're talking about Charlie Kirk's birthday, and then she had to go through this if she was somewhat okay, this brings up all those feelings again, all those emotions, and she got to deal with that and go through this. I'm telling you, man, this is crazy, y'all. This is absolutely crazy for anybody to try to attack and drag people at a time like this. Yeah, Jen is right. She's gonna be mourning for the rest of her life. This is what y'all don't understand. It's not like you get over this, move on. You're always going to be mourning. You just learn how to cope and deal. You understand? And you got people that just attacking them. Yeah, Dorothy sees it. He's consoling her like a father with a daughter. He had his hands like he got, like this is crazy, man. Yeah, Magdalena says, I don't know how she does it. I mean, I don't know. You just do what you got to do when you have those moments. This is crazy, y'all. Yeah, Zombie Killer USA. It's a lifelong mourning. Man, you listen, man. Shout out to everybody that's lost, somebody near and dear to them in their lives. A lot of us are losing people. A lot of us have lost people. This is very important. So, I want us to be cognizant of this. Um, I want you to understand this. Yeah, 309 Technology said it right. He said that was her soulmate. And you don't get another one just like him or a replacement. Erika Kirk lost her soulmate. You can't just replace him. Listen, you can't just put another, oh, there's another man there. So, listen, man, Erika, y'all don't understand, man. She ain't that type of woman. But you got people make her out to be that type of woman. I tell you, these people are, man, these people are evil, man. They evil. If you watching and listen to this, Erika, I got you. It's just some evil people out here, man. It never ceases to amaze me. Yeah, Betty's right. Betty Anderson says she might be single, but she won't be looking for anyone anytime soon. She had Charlie, cream of the crop. No one will replace Charlie. She had the best and will never settle for some jackass. Exactly. What's up, Jonah TV for life? So I tell you, man, I got some more content coming. I'm waiting to see what these demons are gonna be talking and saying. They're gonna say something reckless because that's what they do. They just can't help themselves but to be reckless. Um, I tell you, man, we gotta stop being racist. We gotta stop being ignorant. Um, I tell you, man, we in trouble. We in trouble as a people. We in trouble as a nation. If we can't get support when someone is assassinated, man, I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say. So, hey, I appreciate everybody that pulled up. Make sure y'all double tap the screen. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. I have a lot more content coming. I really appreciate y'all. And we're going to continue to talk about this Charlie Kirk situation. A lot of people thought that I was gonna be done with the Charlie Kirk situation. No, I got a lot more to talk about with Charlie Kirk. I got a lot more Charlie Kirk videos I still gotta break down. I still gotta do. I'm not done. Listen, I'm the type of content creator. For those of you that don't know, that those of you that's new to my channel, I'm very thorough about what I do. Very detailed with what I'm 100% do it. So when I cover stories and I talk about situations, I'm gonna continue to cover it. Unless I just decide to move on, period. I'm not done with the Charlie Kirk material. I'm not done. Y'all want me to be done. You demons want me to be done. Y'all want me to move on. Y'all want me to stop talking about Charlie Kirk, right? No, I'm not done. I got a lot more I got to talk about. There's a lot that people need to see, and there's a lot that people need to understand. So I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna be putting it out. I'm gonna be talking about it. There's a lot that he has done. There's a lot that his wife Erika is doing. There's a lot that she will do. There's a lot that other people will do. We got Mama Pray, or is it Mama Pre in the building says, I don't think you could ever say too much about Charlie Kirk. I mean, hey, that's what I'm saying. It's just, there's so much going on here. I'm telling you, there's so much going on here. I got a lot to talk about. And the good thing about me talking about Charlie Kirk now is the whole Charlie Kirk trending on social media phase has cooled off. So it's like now me talking about it, it hit different. It's going to hit on a whole nother level. See, in the beginning, everybody was talking about Charlie Kirk because it was the trending thing to do. Now me talking about it, it just hit different. It is what it is. So, hey, make sure y'all double tap the screen if you haven't done so already. Thank you to everyone who's done that. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you for that. Shout out to everybody who hit the super chat. I saw y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have helped encourage me continue to go. And my voice sounds a little hoarse. It's because of my allergies. They've been off the chain. So my apologies for that. It is what it is, but I can still speak. So, man, thank y'all for the support. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for participating. I really do appreciate y'all. So with that being said, there will be more content coming. Again, if you subscribe, then hopefully you should get notified about that. With that being said, I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. And again, my condolences to everybody that's lost a loved one in your lives. It's not a laughing matter. It's not a joke. It's not a game. I understand. I get it. To you, Miss Erika, Kirk, condolences. Keep your head up, Queen. I know it's hard out there. They judging you. They're calling you a witch. They're calling you a demon. They're calling you evil. They talking bad about you, talking bad about Charlie. Keep your head up, Queen. It's crazy out here. It's crazy out here that those of us that actually are serving the Most High, we the one to catch the most hate, catch the most criticism. It's like everybody trying to crucify us to the cross. But the true demons out there, nobody got nothing to say about them. Y'all get quiet when it comes to them. So, hey, we're going to continue to do what we got to do. Hang in there. Mean, hang in there is where it says it's breaking my heart. Hey, it's heartbreaking. But we just got to stay strong in the Most High and continue to press on. That's all we can do. Continue to move forward. So I'll have some more content coming. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I need to try to wind it down, get me some rest, save my voice for tomorrow, and we'll be back at it. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I look forward to you sharing your comments, you staying around, your participation. I look forward to all of that. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to all my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Here at Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC, we talk about all issues in all communities. I don't care if you're white, black, green, blue, purple, yellow, Indian, Asian, African. I don't care what you are. We're people at the end of the day. And we're people going through life. We're people watching circumstances and situations. We're living in a time where we got AI, fake skits, fake videos, fake this, fake that. We need to focus on what's real. So I focus on real relationships, real situations, real material, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to provide clarity in this world of these demons and distractions out here. Yeah, Mama Pre said it right. She said, that's what demons do. They hit when you're at your lowest. Praise God that we have him to lead on. All praises to the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Appreciate y'all for real. And I appreciate my new people pulling up. I appreciate you all. I can't say it enough. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes, your double tapping the screen. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for everything, supporting. Appreciate you. And I look forward to rocking with you in the next future videos, which it will be another video starting tomorrow. I'll probably put out another 2-3 videos. I try to put out at least 2 videos a day. So y'all can be looking for that. Sometimes I put out more, but I try to do at least 2 a day. With that being said, appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. I'm gonna get out, get some rest, kick it with my family, and I'm about to clock out and go get some sleep. Salute to you, Jonah TV for life. Salute to everybody. Let's continue to go. Keep your prayers going for Miss Erika Kirk, for the children, for the Kirk family. We shouldn't have anybody get assassinated just because you don't agree with what they say. I tell you, man, this is crazy. But hey, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace and blessings to everyone. Again, condolences to those of you that lost someone. And I'll catch you in the next one. I'll see y'all tomorrow.